Hi everyone, I'm Tashina from Logical Harmony. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about some of the cruelty-free and vegan gift sets from e.l.f. that are available at Target. Now, we're very close to Christmas Eve, and a lot of retailers are no longer offering shipping that will get here in time. And if you guys are like me, a lot of your stuff ends up kind of pushed off until the very end. And places like Target are freaking amazing because they're still open and you can go in store and buy stuff. So this was actually kind of perfect timing because e.l.f. sent me some of their holiday sets and Target has tons of cruelty-free brands. And I thought that for all of you guys that waited until the last minute for yourself or for others, this would be perfect to show you since you can get everything in store. As always, all these brands are cruelty-free and all of these products are vegan. Now, Target does carry a ton of cruelty-free brands. I have a full list on my website, logicalharmony.net. I'll link to that down below so you guys can easily find that. But they also have like Pacifica, Derma E, Bulldog, Schmidt's. Like they have a ton of cruelty-free brands. And it kind of just varies, I think, from store to store, depending on how big the beauty section is. Some definitely have more than others. Some have like a pretty small selection. So check out the list. You're going to find some options, and a lot of those brands do have gift sets like e.l.f., like I mentioned. Now, in my local Target, there is an entire end cap of e.l.f. holiday, and I feel like every Target I've lived by has had that every year. And I love that because a lot of the stuff you can get it online. It's all still available on e.l.f.'s website. I'll link to that down below, but knowing that you can go pick it up in store is really nice. So they called it the e.l.f. Candy Shop, which is super cute. A lot of the stuff is candy themed. Now, they had some eyeshadows that I saw in store. They're not in here, but they had like little lollipop swirls on the packaging, like super, super cute. So I wanted to share these sets with you guys in case you're looking for those last minute things. Let me open this up. Like I mentioned, e.l.f. did send these to me, and I am so grateful that they did because e.l.f. is one of my favorite brands. They're cruelty-free. Literally everything from them is vegan, and I have been an e.l.f. fan and customer for years and years and years. Like I would buy e.l.f. way back when their website was literally eyeslipsface.com. Everything was $1. It was before I was even focused on cruelty-free beauty. Like that's how long I have loved e.l.f. And so it's been so exciting to see the brand evolve and grow and change over time. And like, it's just amazing to see where they're at now compared to where they were. Like it's an incredible transformation with the brand, and their quality has consistently gotten better. I feel like their shade range is a lot better. They're coming out with new releases faster and faster. And like, I don't know, I love e.l.f. so much. They're one of those brands where they send me stuff and then I also place massive orders as well because they're so affordable and I love them. I love them so much. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you see that I tag them in almost every single selfie of mine because I wear a lot of e.l.f. I think I have like at least four e.l.f. products on my face today, if that tells you anything. You're not here necessarily to hear me talk about my love of e.l.f., but if you didn't know, I love them. I love them a lot. Real quick too, because I know you guys are going to ask me about this mug. It is from an Etsy shop. I'll link to it down below. I was so excited because I can never ever get personalized things with my name on it. It was never a thing when I was growing up. And so seeing that I could do that was cool. And she has tons of different decals you can choose from. Do you know what movie this is from? Comment and let me know. I also almost bought one that said Son of a Nutcracker on it because I thought that was hilarious. Again, if you know what movie, you get it. These are just a handful of the sets that e.l.f. has, by the way. They do have tons more on their website. I've seen a bunch more in store. So this is a small preview. So definitely go check it out in store. So this is the Sweet Tooth Sponge Trio. e.l.f.'s makeup sponges have gotten really nice. I feel like when they first came out, they were not the best. Like they were fine. But now they're so nice, and I consistently reach for my e.l.f. sponge over any other sponge out there. Like I have not repurchased a beauty blender in quite some time, and that's saying something massive. So I'm really excited about these. Why is this taped so securely? I'm really glad it is, because if I were buying this in store, I would know no one had touched it. And that makes me feel better. There's 3 sponges in here. They are all latex free. I think that's good to know. I don't know if these are normally latex sponges, but they noted on the packaging, so I wanted to mention it. So you have the Total Face Sponge, which is this one right here. Then you have the blending sponge, which is good for base. It's good for contour. I love sponges that are shaped like this. I know like the Real Techniques one is this way. EcoTools has a sponge that's shaped this way. It makes contouring and highlighting and baking so easy, So easy. I love that. And then they also have this little tiny guy. I love these for like concealer. These are honestly great to keep in your purse with a mini setting spray to help like touch up throughout the day, any little things like that. I find them super useful in the right space. Like, I don't use them every day. I got the beauty blender set with 4 of them. I use them here and there, but honestly, they're great for travel. And I love that these are pink. These are so cute. So cute. These are really good for under the eyes, by the way. I would definitely suggest it, again, for keeping in your purse, for traveling. Like, they're helpful. So this one is the Candy Kisses Lip Balm Trio. The Candy Kisses Lip Balm Trio. This packaging is so adorable. Will you look at how they're literally wrapped like candy? I think e.l.f.'s lip balms are okay. The formula isn't like, if you're looking for a heavy duty lip balm, you're not going to find it here. I'm just going to be blunt. But they're tinted. They're really nice for everyday wear. They're like a good daytime lip balm. They're not a treatment. It's a good daytime lip balm. So there are 3 in there. I felt bad unwrapping them. Like, it was so adorable. Okay. It would have been really cute if instead of the clear plastic, this was like pink striped to make it look like a candy cane. I'm just saying, Elf, maybe consider that for next year. So there are 3 shades in here. There's a red, there's like a berry, and a nude. I'm going to swatch them. Since this comes as a set, it doesn't have the shade on the bottom. But again, you can get these in Target, and I will link to all of Elf's holiday stuff down below so you guys could find them that way. And I'm just going to swatch this as a group since it's sold as a group. Like I was saying, the e.l.f. lip balms, they're nice. It's a good everyday balm. They do have a surprising amount of color to them, but you can really sheer them out if you want. So the top is the nude shade, the middle is the red, and the bottom is the more berry. I feel like the middle shade is a little more orange than red, and then the bottom shade is a little more red than berry, but it's also going to depend on what your natural lip color is like. You can see these are pretty pigmented. I swatched 3 times, so bum, bum, bum. They are pretty pigmented, but again, you could very easily just take your finger, buff this out, and you could also mix it with like a gloss, something like that. But I love these because it's sturdy packaging, perfect for in your pocket, in your purse, and it helps you just keep fresh throughout the day. So if you have a crazy busy travel day, or if your holiday is just super crazy busy, these are going to be really nice. I also love that these are nice like festive colors, so they're going to be really easy, very, very pretty to use. This is the Primer Pop set. This has 2 mini primers, and then it also has a full size of their poreless putty primer. I always want to say priming putty. Poreless Putty Primer, which has such a huge cult following. I really love that e.l.f. did this packaging on it too. Also, I think the sets are really great because a lot of times it's cheaper to buy the holiday sets than it is to buy the individual products. And I think e.l.f. does such a good job of that and making it be things that people want to buy. They're not throwing in just like random stuff to make the set a set. They're making sure it's a set of stuff people actually want. This I probably actually didn't need to open because it's just primers. I can't swatch them, but it has a hydrating face primer. I love the little travel tubes. I think that's so helpful that e.l.f. does these. They're TSA safe, like, you know, they're small enough for TSA. The mineral infused face primer, which I've used both of these. The hydrating one is very nice. The mineral infused I think is fine. I really love their poreless primer from them, but this is a good solid one. It's going to work for everyone. That's the thing. These sets are ones that are going to work for everyone. And the poreless putty primer is really, really nice. I love it. I totally see what the hype about it is. My honest favorite way to use it is I put another primer all over my face, usually the hydrating or the poreless, and then I put this poreless primer where I need the most help. So it tends to be like here, on my nose, on my forehead, and that's just my personal favorite way to use it. I've gotten a lot of questions from you guys about how the best way to apply this. I just use my fingers. I use my fingers and like pat it in. It really helps to like warm up the formula, helps it meld into the skin, but this is a really solid primer set. Again, a lot of these sets are things that are going to be great as stocking stuffers, as presents for other people, but it's also a really good way to add to your own makeup collection. And similar with like the Eco Tools sets, which by the way, Target does sell Eco Tools. I think it's a really great way to build up your own collection and have some great products, but you're not necessarily spending like an arm and a leg to do so. It's really good if you're budget conscious. So we have a few more to show you. I'm so excited about these ones. So let's open them and then I'll show you guys. So the first one, I don't know why I said I would open them and then show you, but this is the Cotton Candy 4-piece face and eye brush set. Now I am already getting questions about this. I showed this stuff on my Instagram stories and I've gotten so many DMs from people about this set. I think because it's so freaking adorable. And e.l.f. brushes are really good. I love the quality of them. I use e.l.f. brushes all the time and I want to feel these. So let me open this right up as I just drop everything. There are 4 brushes in the set. So you have this flat powder brush. These feel really nice. They're very soft. There's a lot of bristles in there. They're dense, but they're not like stiff, if that makes sense. There's this angled brush, which I think would be really good for blush. You have a little blending brush, which I think would be good for shadow or for highlight, very precise highlight, nose contour, nose highlight, so many different things. I mean, I think it's clearly a shadow brush, but you can get creative. There are no rules. And then there's this small little angled brush, which is gonna work for shadows. It'll work for liner. It'll work for your brows, clean up. That's my timer for the washing machine. I just think that this is a really good set. Again, they're really soft. And they're so freaking cute. e.l.f., where is your whole entire set of these? I know you have this, like the clear ones and the silver ones, but where are these? I want a full set that's this color because this is so adorable. They're very lightweight too. Like it's definitely heavier than like a regular brush from them. It's heavier, but it's still lightweight. It's not like super, super solid. Whew, I'm excited to use these. I am the most excited about these because they're so pretty. There's 3 shadow palettes. 3. They did 3. So they're all slightly different variations. Now they have the hot chocolate theme. So you have hot chocolate spice, which is like warmer tones. You have a hot chocolate everything nice, which is nice neutrals. Ooh, wait, where's that shimmery purple? It's very pretty. And then you have hot chocolate sugar, which is more cool tones. So I think these are all really pretty. I've been looking at them online and I looked at them in store for a while. I love that they did 3 of them. I love that they're different tones. They're only $10 and that's such a good deal. Like that is more affordable, I believe, than some of their other shadow palettes. And I feel like e.l.f.'s eyeshadow quality has really stepped up in the past year or so. And I feel like it's so good. Like to me, it compares to higher end shadows. And like I find myself using, like I'm using an e.l.f. shadow palette today. I use them all the time. And so I'm excited to have more that are like some different fun shades. I'm gonna open each one up. So give me 1 second. Okay, so this is the hot chocolate spice palette, which is, this is gorgeous. Okay, this yellow, this is so pretty. It has a good mix of mattes and shimmers in there. There's like a glittery one, this black, it has gold glitter in it. Obviously you can see the shimmers. Ooh, this orange has like some gold glitter in it. That's really cute. This is pretty. I'm gonna swatch just a couple of these. I'm gonna do some finger swatches. This is the messiest swatch, the waviest swatch. These are really pretty though. I am excited about these. Those are all matte formulas, I believe. The orange one is the shimmery one, but I think these are so pretty. I'm really excited to use these palettes. I hope they're still available even after the holidays. Like I know technically they're holiday, but I think they're a great thing to get your hands on and I want to use them. I'm going to use them in some content. This package like just showed up, so I haven't had a chance to do that yet. So this is just the regular hot chocolate everything nice palette. You can see it's like a good mix again of those mattes and those shimmers. That one's gorgeous. That's so pretty. Let's swatch some of these as well. I'm going to try and make it a little less wavy this time. Those are so nice. This palette is just so gorgeous, and I love that that purpley shimmer is like a duochrome-ish. It has a little bit of blue in there, that shadow right there. That's so pretty. These are so pretty. Oof. Also, I find that with the e.l.f. shimmer shadows, they do have a lot of shimmer on their own. As with a lot of shadows, if you spray your brush with setting spray, it's gonna like bring it to the next level. So I would suggest that as well. So this one is the Hot Chocolate Sugar Palette, which is the more cool toned one. So obviously this is one I'm gonna be a little more intimidated by, because cool tones and we don't have the best history, but there are some very gorgeous shades in here. This green, this brown. I like the selection of nudes in here as well. Let's watch so you guys can see that on the fingers. So that one did have a little bit of powderiness on that green, but the pigment, like, I think the pigment seems good from the swatches. Obviously, I feel like you don't know until you do brush swatches or you see them on your eyes, but it doesn't look muddy. That's how I feel, at least initially. And like I mentioned, these you can find on the e.l.f. website, but they're also in stores at Target, and Target has tons of other cruelty-free brands. So like I mentioned, they have Pacifica, they have Eco Tools, they have Bulldog, Milani, Derma E. There's tons of cruelty-free brands that you can find at Target. I'll post a full list, link to that down below. So make sure you check that out, but it's definitely, I think, going to save a lot of you guys some time and some hassle to just go there and pick up some of these sets for others or for yourself. Like, they're good deals for your own makeup collection. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.